Evening, friend. Hello, friend. Name's Chuck Spurgeon. Hey, friend. Name's Chuck Spurgeon. I ain't much for small talk. Let me tell you something real quick. Just stay with me just for a second. There was a man who lived a perfect life. He lived different than everybody else. He didn't chase money, power, or fame, but he walked a lonely, broken road. It's like Green Day. Hello, my friend. Name's Chuck Spurgeon. I ain't much for small talk, but I'll tell you something just real quick. Just stay with me for a second. No. Evening, friends. My name's Chuck Spurgeon. Let me grab your ear for just a second here. There was a man who lived different than everybody else. He didn't chase power, didn't chase money. He lived perfectly without sin. He kept the law of God completely and still walked with broken. Hey, friends. Name's Chuck Spurgeon. Evening, my friend. Name's Chuck Spurgeon. I want to talk to you today about the true meaning of Easter. It's not about the bunnies. It's not about the eggs. It's not about hiding them and eating turkey and ham and deviled eggs, right? This is about a man who lived perfectly without sin, came. Evening, my friends. This is Chuck Spurgeon, and he wants to tell you Evening, friends. This is Chuck Spurgeon. You've never met him. This is his debut, so he's a little nervous. But he wants to tell you something very important as we're heading into this weekend. Yeah. How are you all doing? Name's Chuck Spurgeon. Just wanted to touch base with you about the true meaning of Easter. And then it's not about the bunny. It's not about the eggs or the deviled eggs. Come on, Chuck. We all love deviled eggs. I know. But here's the real reason, okay? It's about a man who walked this earth perfectly, came from the heavens above. God sent him his only son to come and walk the incarnate walk. Evening, friends. How y'all doing? Cleve Dean RP here. Got a new guy here I want to introduce. He's a little nervous, and so just bear with him. His name, well, I'll just let you tell it, Chuck. Hey, yeah, thanks a lot. Yep, hello everybody. My name's Chuck Spurgeon, and I just really wanted to come on here and tell you guys the true meaning of Easter. That it's not about the bunnies or the deviled eggs. Wait a minute, Chuck. We all love deviled eggs. I know, but that's not what this is about, right? This is about a man who came to the earth in the flesh from heaven above, sent from the Father, lived a perfect, sinless life according to the law of God, was beaten, spit upon, and nailed to a cross, even after performing miracles, healing the blind, healing the lepers, and making the dead rise again. They still sent him to the cross, but he went willingly. He was nailed there, pierced in his side, sweat drops of blood, beat beyond recognition, And yet he did it for us. He did it to win us back from a life of sin and a life apart from God, his Father. He did it with love in mind. He bought us back, just like it used to be in the Temple Mount, when they would have to take that one little perfect lamb that they'd examined for 4 days before taking it to the temple to offer for their sin sacrifice. But this is the Lamb of God, friends, who takes away the sin of the world. And so there on that cross, he gave up his life and cried out in a loud voice, "It is finished. It is finished." And so they took him down and they put him in an empty tomb where he laid for 3 days. But on that third day, God called him back, brought him back to life, and there he raised from the dead, overcoming death, defeating sin and the devil. My friend, Easter is such more than just the bunnies or the deviled eggs. Please take a moment to reflect on this supernatural event that occurred 2,000 years ago when Jesus of Nazareth walked the earth to come redeem his people back from a broken world. If you're hurting, if you're confused or you feel lost, reach out to him. He can bring you back, friends. He can give you peace, peace that the world doesn't understand, peace that surpasses understanding. My friend, you'll find great joy in the Lord. Yes, you can still be unhappy. Yes, you can still get angry. But if you hide the word of the Lord in your heart so that you may not sin against him, my friends, you will have an everlasting peace. And it's peace with God. You're no longer at enmity. You're no longer an enemy of God. But him going to the cross and being raised from the dead is the one event that we celebrate for Easter. So friends, think about that. I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Chuck Spurgeon.